Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy MG. I'm back with you with another NBA video, and today we are doing the Los Angeles Lakers 8-game prediction. So before we get into this, make sure y'all like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 100 subscribers, so make sure y'all share it to your family, your friends, everybody, whoever you know that likes sports. Make sure y'all share it to them. All the social media links in the description, so make sure y'all go follow those. So let's get right into this. So today I'm gonna do the Los Angeles Lakers 8-game prediction. I did the Clippers. I had the Clippers going 6-2. So let's see what I have the Lakers going. So let's get right into this. So first off, right off the bat, Lakers Clippers July 30th, and I got the Lakers winning this one. Actually, I think the Lakers, they're gonna come out hot. I watched their scrimmage game the other day. They look good. They look like they ain't even miss a beat, man. So I think the Lakers, they come out, they take this win. I think LeBron and AD, they like I said yesterday when I watched them, and that was a scrimmage game. They weren't even going fully 100%, and they still look great. So imagine them going 100% against their rival. I think they can take that win, and that's for game one. So their next game, though, they face the Toronto Raptors. This is an interesting matchup right here, because the Raptors, defending champs, they want to prove they can win without Kawhi Leonard. They got something to prove this year. Even though they're the defending champs, they still got to prove something. So I got the Raptors actually taking this one against the Lakers. I think the Raptors, they're really trying to prove that they can still be a top team without Kawhi Leonard with the Raptors. So I think they win this one. I think this is a very close game, but I think the Raptors can pull this out. You got Lowry, Van Vliet, Siakam, Gasol, Ibaka. That starting lineup is very underrated, and I just think they can pull this one out. And then we got the Lakers versus the Utah Jazz. Now, I haven't done my Jazz prediction yet, but y'all know every team that played the Jazz that I've done the prediction for, the Jazz, I always talked about that chemistry problem, and I just think the Lakers, even without the chemistry problems, the Lakers are gonna get this win. We don't know how the chemistry is. We don't know if they are trying to work on it, or we don't know if they're just like not the whole thing. So I think the Lakers, they take this one. So they start the first 3 games 2-1, and they go into their next game against Chris Paul, the Chris Paul led Thunder. I got the Lakers taking another win right here. I mean, they're just better. They're just overall a better team. I think the Thunder, they're not a team to sleep on, but the Thunder, I just don't think they can beat a team like the Lakers. I don't think they have the people to defend. They don't have that defense that can contain anybody on that Lakers team. Now, one thing we do have to look out for is no Rajon Rondo. So that could hurt the Lakers as far as guards, because the Thunder guards, they're nice. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you got Chris Paul having one of the best seasons of his career. So they got some good guards. I think the Thunder definitely do have the better guards, but the Lakers just got the better overall team. I think they pulled this one off, and they beat the Thunder. And the next team, the Houston Rockets. This is an interesting team. This is an interesting game. The small ball team, Mike D'Antoni with his small ball squad versus Frank Vogel. I think the Rockets can really win this one. I think the Rockets take this one right here. I think they catch the Lakers slipping a little bit. I think they're going to shoot way more threes than the Lakers. And I just think the Houston Rockets will win this one game. This is the game that they can win, and I think they will win this game. So the Lakers right now are 3-2, starting off in their 8 games. And the next game is against the Indiana Pacers. I also seen their scrimmage yesterday against the Blazers. Oladipo, he's starting to get back in rhythm. You can tell he's starting to get back the feel of the game. You still got Malcolm Brogdon, who's having a good season. You got Sabonis and his breakout year, All-Star, and then you got Miles Turner. That right there, that 2 center lineup right there with Sabonis and Turner. That's a lineup. That's a lineup a lot of people don't want to go up against. But I think just because I don't think the Pacers, they have two good centers to defend AD, but I don't think they're going to stop AD. I just don't see it happening. I think Anthony Davis says, you know what, you have 2 centers. I'm still not scared of it. And I think LeBron is just does LeBron things. I mean, this is not really a great defensive team. Like I said, they have a good two center lineup, but other than that, outside of their two centers, they don't have a good defensive team. I mean, Brogdon and Oladipo, they're good defenders, but they're not great defenders. I don't think they have a great defensive team. And in order to beat the Lakers, you can't stop LeBron and AD, but you have to be able to contain them. You have to be able to make them change the way they play. You got to make them think. You got to make them rethink sometimes. And I don't think the Pacers have a great defensive team to do that. And I think the Pacers lose this game. Next, you have the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets. I'm not really high on the Nuggets this year. I mean, yeah, they have Jokic and Murray, but like, other than that, they don't have like a team that's like they. I don't think they can beat any good, really good teams. I don't see the Nuggets really beating any good teams right here, and I think the Lakers take this one. Like the Nuggets, they almost lost to the Suns and they lost to the Spurs this year. Like it's like the Nuggets can't. If every team this year in the Nuggets 8 games, and I will do the Nuggets prediction. If they could possibly go 0-8, I just don't like that Nuggets team. Like that Nuggets team, they cannot beat good teams, and I just think they take a L right here against the Los Angeles Lakers. And then the last game for the Los Angeles Lakers is the Sacramento Kings. I mean, do I have to explain this one? Do I I don't think I should have to explain this one. This is the Kings versus the Lakers. I mean, the Kings probably shouldn't be here anyway, but the NBA was probably, I guess because the Kings are like 3 games behind the AFC, they just said, let's throw them in there. But it's the Kings. I don't think they're gonna do anything. I just think the Lakers are gonna win. And for the final record for the first 8 games for the Lakers, I had them going 6-2. I think that's a good record for them. They could possibly go 8-0. I think they can very well beat the Lakers and the Raptors, but they can very well lose to the Clippers too. So you got some games on here. The Lakers could go 8-0, 5-3, but I have them going 6-2. I have them going in between that. I think 6-2 is reasonable for them. I think they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna come out hot against the Clippers, and they're gonna, like I said, lose those two to the Raptors and Rockets. But like I said, they can also lose to the Clippers, and they can beat the Raptors and Rockets. So it can go either way for the Lakers. But I got them going 6-2. So let me know what y'all think your teams, or let me know what y'all think the Lakers are gonna go for their record. So make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. All the social media links down below, and I'm out. Peace.